Yet once you've spent any time in this book, you will never leave it. Why? Because it will never leave you. Once you begin to work through the last book of the last book of the Bible starts to work through you and will never leave you. The risen Jesus gave the revelation, gave the apocalypse in the form he did so that it would not leave us. All the symbolism, the vivid imagery, the special effects are all designed to capture our imaginations, to capture that part of our being where we live our lives. All the symbolism and the imagery and the special effects works its way beyond our intellect, beyond our emotions, into our imaginations, and then back out through our intellect, through our emotions, transforming them so that we see life differently and live it differently. In the first of our studies, weeks and months ago, I quoted from Richard Balcom. Richard Balcom is probably the leading Revelation scholar in the world, and he writes this: "We have already noticed the unusual profusion of visual imagery in Revelation and its capacity to create a symbolic world which its readers can enter and thereby have their perception of the world in which they live transformed. To appreciate the importance of this, we should remember that Revelation's readers in the great cities of the province of Asia were constantly confronted with powerful images of the Roman vision of the world. In this context, Revelation provides a set of Christian prophetic counter-images which impress on its readers a different vision of the world." And then he writes this: "The visual power of the book affects a kind of purging of the Christian imagination, refurbishing it with alternative visions of how the world is and will be. Once all that imagery gets inside us, it never leaves us. And it will one day have its way with us.